illness that I was stricken, traded through the cards that I was given. Simple or hard missions, I still pause the killdozer for the demolitions. You're not forgiven, I tell myself I'm scaring the mortician. All calls to practice, no resemblance of tradition. You're missing the last piece of the puzzle. Paralyzed by muscles, I can't pause for the short intermission. Your head's spinning, the letters written on your bed linen. It's hard to finish up your fights when you come out of it grinning. It's all sinning, cinnamon sticks for women. Past the point of looking back, I'm ready for beginnings. You have no clue if the gamble up you're winning. In regards to 1 minute drowning and then you're swimming. Apostrophes a fucking colon till across the must. Stick a figure logger online wishes with the paper cuts. You ever traded shoes to get out of the ruts? The feeling is internal, like a home and then threw up my guts. Bouncing my skull straight off the mirror. I still shiver, causing the racket concerning pillars. And I still get chastised for making all the decisions. The red rhythm, 50 miles away, I'm playing road chicken. Season up my flesh, cook me up in the kitchen. I'm twiddling my thumbs while the check's fucking printing. Yeah! Yeah! Forfeit on the scoreboards when it's hitting 24. Catch me doing jungle for the fours on the floors. It's definite applause for those that are abiding by the laws. Of course, it's always for the cause. I pause for the people that try to stop me in my tracks, and that hasn't happened for a while now. Not until way back when I was playing blackjack on my iPhone 4. I'm subdued from all the flack I took and couldn't ignore. Assault for the innocents kicking down your door, or because it's just another fake addition to the score. I swore that I was in the afterlife, seeing it roll locked and ready. I couldn't stand up, I felt unsteady. There's no chance for me to break up the confetti. Already the tides have turned for me to apologize to many. I'm a hypocrite, I've been taught the fucking Serengeti, and then I get to run away when the topic gets heavy. On the contrary, confrontation is a deadly weapon. On the second session I was told you're not going to heaven. Drunk aggression, put your hands down through the question. Everybody knows I'm not a fan of first impressions. I reckon I can count all the times that I've been threatened. Through perception in my eyes I know it's more than 7. I'll make exceptions for the toes that I know I've been stepping on. I'll take all of the chances for the things I'm always betting on. I'm getting on, I try to feel the rhythm that might be a part of legacy that gets people to despise me. I don't want it to be me, strong enough to be mean. It's getting harder and harder to wake up from my dreams. Fuck. Changing weekly, got no peace resistance for free. The fleas scattered, jumping, it seems CV ain't right for me. You disagree, walking 3 degrees away from the key. Conforming to needs, you're taking all my space to breathe. I am still learning, the rest is beverage giving me earning. Yelling at Timmy, the forest are burning. Response from my arms, my hair is so curling. It keeps me alive, except to the bribe. Meeting new people one day at a time. Gotta get out of the way to decline. I'm not conform with you, it's my design. Drawing the line for the sign with the time. You had ideas ahead of your time. Morally questionable, live for your time. Look at the sky when the stars realign. Jealous of people that still doing better. I ridicule businesses, GG investors. It's cold in the weather. I still feel the pressure. You keep it together with gold plate leather. The blank pockets of the fairy air. I might finish the job and rip right through the tears. Mystical interest, I keep tripping straight up the stairs. I thought it's been a while since I had a cancer scare. It was like last year or so. I couldn't wear my headphones without thinking about my clothes. I kept waking up with a bloody nose. I kept throwing stones at expensive homes. It's an episode for mental reset. I'm making cuts of the royalties for the rejects. It's like a cold plunge, throw me in the deep end. Coughing up my blood, my lungs a heavy weekend. This for the people that feel tired on the weekend. The heavy breathing, tired of always grieving. Piecing the puzzle together, sat down always perceiving. I keep 2 feet away from everything I consider misleading. You catch me creasing while the albums aren't releasing. If you think it's just business, then you can call that meeting. Laughter at the boardroom, it keeps you up at night when you're sleeping. I had my quota from the times I'm unrequited competing.
You ain't believe it then, so I believe me now. I've been thinking
Thinking about the past a little too much. Think I've been treating my body a little too rough. Pockets full of cash, but my lungs full of ash. I can't beat the fact of the matter, the life quiz. Working on a 9 to 5 like I'm living in showbiz. And it's fun about 60% of the time. But you ain't crying to your mama cause you ain't got a dime. I mean there's blood on the canvas, I'm cracking bottles to keep the peace. I'm breaking all my bones, I'm taking journeys just to see beneath the cracks in the surface. Gotta figure out to see inside. Psychedelia, puffin' past just to escape your mind. It could never get too overwhelming for a local superstar. Picking up your supermodel in your fucking supercar. Up your ass, never finish last if you got the pride. Closing doors, never let the people see what lives inside. Maneuver through the streets like I bumped Mike Skinner. In the passenger, a Tinny and Diana chicken dinner. I'm here pulling all the strings like a master of puppets. There's a blister on the painting and it's causing a ruckus. You reckon Earth was God's intrusive thought? Yep. I reckon so. I trap myself till it's finished so I can get the dough. I'm taking planes out the country, feel like I'm thriving. Keep the circuit running till I'm touching down in Mexico.
The bass thumping, keep it rolling, keep drumming. Repetitive strain injury, my fingers numbing. Moving at 80 miles an hour, but I'm still running. Judging the look on my face when I'm up to something. Neighborhood flooding, clutching, tugging at heartstrings. Buffing up scratches on my shoulders. Astro Boy picking leaves out the clovers. I'm leaving marks on my face without using coasters. Floating voters that deserve a kick in the teeth. Blissfully unaware about the damage beneath. Keep it brief, all the wallpaper eventually rips off. Clutch my hands to a fist, preparing for liftoff. It kicked off, reminding me of all your peers you flipped off. Scoffing at the bank balance, all we did was not tell it. Your absence speaking volumes in my ears, cause that's your plan of malice. Roaches in your bed crawl like mice. Alcohol cleaning solution after the fight. Might run off, avoided another close call. Evidence embroidered into the earth when the snow falls. Rolling for the new jazz standard. Picket fences and glass handlers. Light a candle for the time passed on the calendar. Jobs move too fast. Living, dying as a janitor. The drunk time janitor.
Wiggle the knife around just a little bit, just to make sure it fit. Plan is traveling around my cranium cortex in orbit. Give me the smoke and the mic so I can talk some more shit. Flicking the fire on the light cause my hand is thick skin to come around. Burning the bloodiest dressing gown. Sasha remains on the ground layer. Wake up next to yesterday's paper. I'm bleeding out in front of all the naysayers. He was found dead at a young age. He slipped on a jawbreaker. It's cruel how they covered his death in the newspapers. He was a traitor, according to what one witness said. He then went onto his body and then spat on his corpse. Man, it's called the way that neighborhood talks. He was trying to get better since his parents divorced. Where's the source? He spent every dollar betting on a horse, and he lost his fingers driving on a fucking crash course. It's a cruel world, it's nowhere fucking near awesome. He spent his last days on his own playing possum. The town planted a seed in his rib cage. After 2 weeks, the plant started to blossom. He was in heaven, he was trying to shake the devil off him, and they didn't give the decency to give the sad sack a coffin. He's thinking about him often in a lyrical way. Any normal person speeches with the decisions he made. But they think that it's a game that is played whenever the statute of limitations suddenly goes away. Oh, and don't worry, you know they made his parents pay for the removal of the legacy that happened yesterday. It gives me goosebumps with itches in my skin when I feel the eyes staring at me, stealing my soul from within. It's akin to the weeping angels, the stone statue shattered when it trips over my cables. My eyes are still bloody like the cover of the Ape in Naples. You know it wouldn't be the first time I'm turning the tables. I tried to glue my mouth shut and I ran out of staples. Continuously sharing stories running out of fable. The cradle is excavated pavement, it never made it. Lifespan is estimated, trains have been separated. Things that are speculated, hours that I never waited. The joy and the hope in my life had been decimated. Rip your fucking eyes out when you hear this one, alright?
You know, when I was a little kid, I went outside, I felt rain, and I was like, well shit, the rest of the outside ain't fucking raining. I walked up and there was a rich guy with that bush bit fucking phlegm on my fucking forehead.
I am so disgusted, I am so disgusted. Walking past the hair of my waist in my crutches. You love this, it's hard for me to keep this facade up. You got dialect resistance, but they bought you cars now. Don't push your bad behavior on me, I'm always fucking lovely. It's just a shame that people like you feel like I'll get spat on again. I told my friends and they don't understand the feeling. Blood gushing out my hands like I pray for other meanings. Ribbons scattered across the buildings, walls and outer layers. The greatest with cameras, shut room within the waiters' faces. I see you later, you better place the tip and make that person stay. Grey skies make critical pace, hits up on your face. Embroidered in my record player, the grim flip, the professional vampire slayers. Painted with crayon, regardless, I waited yet another day. Pondering the fruits of my labor, chalk it down to bad behavior. Estatically jumping within the same range the plane's radars hard to take. I wait several days to create the weight, slipping maybe it's fate. Great Dane barking through several plates, several sheets of acetate. It's getting late, I'm skating through platform 3A with my shakes. Spasming, moving in an uncontrollable state. Water contained kettle, lines between the bezel, rhythm around metals. Pressed metal, lead pedal, tin yellow. You can fucking see me when the fucking dust settles, bitch. Scary shit! Superintendent fully dependent on independence. The tenants flee from the flight attendants. Lieutenant, it's descendant from Kanye West and Ann Clements. Moon crescent, sticking the fork in the propeller like it's tenant. Antidepressant, erratic, systematic approach. Roaches crawling slowly, camouflage, ridicule for being transparent. Slow coach ties shit for the pavement, I still don't get it.
Shattered glass from the ballroom scene captures memories of the pain you see. Sorry in songbird is not as impressive to me.
You only get the same chance in a lifetime. Courtesy to all imaginations for the short time. Climb to the top of the mountain. My arms feel like boulders drinking fresh water from the fountain. Doubting the beginning of the demonstration, stop the shouting. The eagle's head from the toe bit like a growth spurt. Win after a major injury, limping when my legs hurt, just like I'm Lidge Holland. Lungs handling the smoke when I keep coughing. Foaming at the mouth, making noises like the Gorson on a CRT. Landed at the subway for a BLT. Met him in the line, I'm shaking hands with Oscar nominees. Adjust the picture, get the fucking monkey out of the frame, it's not a part of me. My colleagues tatted 40 names upon their arteries. Matching names and faces like a human Shinigami. Me? I had enough. I'm shooting through the fences like I'm trained in archery. Aiming at Robin, singing the harmonies. Emergency, got the buzz from Socrates. He's constantly pinging on my phone to get on Rocket League. Government inflicted high, ruled out of democracy. Get a hobby while you're still alive. Confused about priorities. Buy a property, artificially crafted pottery. I've been fucking treated like I'm trapped inside a comedy. Part of me in the pool, scrape my back on the diving board. My skin is red raw, a bungee jump without my cords. My fault when I hit the ground, hauling at 200 fucking miles an hour. I feel like $1 million after cold showers. I walk towards a new lease of life. I kinda open the door once more. I'm being made a fool again. I guess it's my own fault for being branded as a hooligan. I'm confused again, the brain fog hitting me in unison. Get the cogs turning with the lubricant. All the things I'll never do again. I'm missing some of my friends. I continued on that same note. It's rest in peace to Julian, the beautiful Peruvian sea, resting on the sand for a week. I'm not getting up until I get a kiss on the cheek. It's persistent on physique of a Greek god. I'm feeling closer to earth like I'm stuck in a peep.